my beautiful bears. Before I start this video, I want to say that I haven't been posting recently because I've been wondering if I should even say this on camera because, like, I don't know, because my parents might see it, but who cares? Anyways, I'm going to join an obby before I say it's not that important, but, like, if my parents know, they're going to beat me up. Like, literally, I'm mega obby fun. Ah, it's loud. No. Rude. Anyways, maybe it's best if we have the audio. Oh, I wanted that. Anyways, so basically, stop asking me to favorite stuff. Basically, how do I even start this, bro? So, I don't know when it was. I think it was on, it was on Thursday because I don't have. So basically, in my school, there's, like, options. I mean, I think every school has options. But anyways, I was in 3D, and, everything was normal until, like, close to the end of class. There's, like, 3 minutes left. My friend, being the genius she is, decided to run out. So, obviously, I went to go get her. And, I thought everything was normal. Bell rang. I will admit, it is technically my fault because I left, like, the class, like, 3 minutes early without telling my teacher, by the way. But I think he overreacted a little bit because, like, it was lunchtime and I finally caught up to her. I was like, hey, ignore my dog howling in the background. Anyways, I was like, why'd you run off? I don't know, like, why you did that. She's like, oh, I was bored and I wanted to go see so-and-so. And I was like, okay, well, you could have waited 3 minutes. Anyways, also, the reason I went to get her was because I saw, like, a bunch of other kids leaving. I think, like, I saw, like, 3 other kids leave, including my friend. So I was like, oh, I guess it's free time. And then she just ran out. So I was like, okay. So she left, and then I went to go get her. And then I thought everything was normal until lunch rolled around, which was, like, 2 minutes later when I finally caught up to her. Because she's, like, sprinting around the whole school. So basically, one of my other friends walks up to me. There's 2 of them, Genesis and Chloe. They walk up to me, and they're like, hey, you're in really, really, really bad trouble with Mr. T, a.k.a. my 3D teacher. I was like, oh, what do you mean? He was like, you and the friend that ran off, a.k.a. her name's Bailey, you and Bailey have to, stay after class. Whole lunch period on Monday. I'm like, okay, that's great. Exactly what I want to do. So, one of my other friends wasn't there, so, like, her name's Cadence, but I went to her friend, which is also my friend. How did I get all of that right? And I was like, hey, I'm kind of in trouble with Mr. T, and I know he's, like, he has, like, favorites. Freaking rat, Mr. T. Anyways, so he has favorites. So Ada was like, yeah, I'm his favorite. I could try to talk to him. During lunch, me, Nazar, and Ada. Nazar was just tagging along because that's Nazar. Anyways, so we all went to his classroom, and we couldn't find him, but there were still kids in his classroom, so we were hella confused. And then we saw that the, like, staff room was right there. And so we just left, and then I have a sneaky plan that I'm going to unlatch and let you guys know about, because, yeah. So basically, I was like, I looked at her when we got back to the math room, because that's where we were going to eat lunch, because, like, all the other seats were taken. And in my school, there's, like, no, like, designated place where you have to stay for, like, lunch and stuff. So I was like, okay, well, that works then. And we were in the math room, and, I was like to Ada, well, instead of, like, technically it was the friend's fault that ran out. Her name's Bailey, as I already said that. And it was like me, Bailey, my friend's younger sister, Hayden, and Kira. They also ran out, by the way. And they're not in trouble, but me and Bailey are, which I think is freaking rigged. Because, like, what do you mean? Me and her are only in trouble. Bah! Anyways, Hayden and Kira are in 7th grade and we're in 8th grade. I think he might, like, have more, like, slack on them or whatever because they're younger. But I think if we're getting punished for leaving 3 minutes early, they ran out first, by the way. I think shouldn't we all be getting in trouble? Anyways, that's not part of the plan. So I was in math class. Well, not class because she's not in my class. I keep on saying the wrong stuff. Anyways, so I was like, hey, I was wondering, I might post on, like, my Snap or whatever. And you could also tell your classmates. Because he wants me and Bailey to stay back in the class all lunch period, even though we only left 2 minutes early. I will admit that was wrong of me to leave without telling him, but, like, I don't think I should have to stay the entire lunch period, our entire lunch period is like 45 minutes to like something. So that's going to be really annoying. And I think one of my other friends told me, Chloe and Genesis, they were like, oh yeah, by the way, you can't use your phones. I think he told us that. I was like, okay, so we can't use our phone. What do you want me to do? Just sit there. It's my lunch. So I was thinking, can he technically do that though? Because like, I don't know. It's lunch period, so I don't know if he can technically keep me the entire like class. So that's concerning. Anyways, so the plan is I'm gonna get Ada, and also I'm gonna make Nazar come. He's like this guy in my class that like I'm friends with him, and I was like, okay, since when at the time on that day, my other friends in my class along with Nazar, Ada isn't in my class, but yeah, and I was like, hey Nazar, also when we go home, like, can you like text them for me? My friends for me, and if our friends, and if not, then I'll just let them know. But I was like, could you text Nevaeh, Bella, and Zakaria to like meet in the Mr. T's room for lunch? Because my plan was I was gonna make it seem like a party or like something fun instead of like a punishment, so he'd want to let me go. But I'm thinking about just posting on my Snap, hey, who wants to like hang out in Mr. T's room during lunch on Monday? I'm gonna say that, and then I'm hoping, pinky promising, hoping that a bunch of kids will come into Mr. T's room and we can all like talk, and it'll like irritate him so much that he'll let us go. That's my plan, but Bailey doesn't say it's a good plan. So if you guys have any like thing, comment down below. Anyways, I feel like it's also my fault because I shouldn't have left, but like I feel like my Mr. T, my teacher, like 3D teacher, options. In my opinion, options doesn't even matter in my opinion. So because it's not like worth a mark. I feel like in my school, I feel like this might be for every school. Options don't matter. It's only social, science, math, English, and maybe gym that are like the four or five main subjects. So technically, options doesn't even really matter. So can he or can he not keep me in class, in his class for the whole lunch period? Because I'm sitting here thinking, like, can he technically even do that? Because, like, it's lunch, and it's not, like, after school. And I'm also scared because on Monday, I think I have him right before lunch, so he can, like, stop me from leaving. But, like, technically, could he? Because, like, if I leave the classroom, he can't, like, grab me and force me back into his classroom. So I'm like... And then Bailey, the friend that didn't like my idea, she was like, oh, we could just stay in the bathrooms. And then I was like, me and Ada were like, what if someone, like, tries to, like... What if he gets a girl teacher or whoever to, like, take us out of the bathroom? So I think my plan's more efficient because if everyone, like, in our grade or even, like, in general, a bunch of kids come to his class to, like, hang out, if he's gonna kick them out, I could just, like, sneak along with them and then, like, we're good. But, like, I don't really know if that would work. And my friend... the one that's in trouble with me, is keep on saying it's a bad idea. And also, she's thinking of making an excuse, like blaming the younger kids, which are also like kind of our friends, but they're not in our grade. So we only see them during like options. Because in my school, options goes from 7, 8, 9, and then that's like the grades that can be in one options class. And then the other one is 10, 11, 12. So I'm like, but like in general... Like, I want your guys' opinion, like, to comment on this video and think what you think. Because I'm in, like, really bad trouble with my teacher, and I'm, like, hella scared. Because, like, do you guys think I could just, like, leave the classroom without him noticing? Or do you think he would, like, try to, like, get me back in the classroom? Because if he does, I might be able to run faster than him. Maybe? Question mark? I don't know. Also, even in general, like, I'm not, like, this is kind of a rant, but, like, even not, like, I'll say this again, and I've said it before, options don't matter. The class is useless. Like, not the class in general. It's a fun class, but, like, it's not, like, one of my, like, 5 or 4 main subjects. So I'm sitting here thinking, does it, like, even, his class even matter? I mean, obviously the class matters, but, like, I feel like all teachers have the same rights, but, like, could he, like, technically keep me in the classroom? Like, I'm scared, too, because, like, if he can, then my whole lunch period's gone. And then Ada was like, I could, like, since I'm one of his favorites, I could, like, try to get him to, like, not punish you. and Bailey. And I was like, okay, that sounds good. And then he was busy during lunch, so she couldn't even ask. So I'm thinking, my voice isn't working. And I was like, could you post on your Snap and I'll post on my Snap if, like, we could, like, get a bunch of kids to go to Mr. T's room? Because if he's going to kick all of us out, wouldn't me and, like, Bailey, like, go with the other kids to get kicked out of the class? Or would he, like, just single us out? But, like, because technically we're the ones in trouble. But, like, is that even a bad thing? Like, I shouldn't have left the classroom in the first place. I feel like I'm repeating myself a lot. But, like, should I even, like, stay? Or I was just thinking I could, like, pretend to be sick or something and, like, beg my mom not to let me go to school, or whoever's home, like my dad, grandma. It does not matter. And I was like, I could, like, just, like, ask them if I don't have to go to school on Monday. Also, the last thing I want to say before, oh, her avatar's cute, before ending this video is, I'm going to let her lead the way. I was like, why aren't the grade 7s getting in trouble? Because I feel like every teacher, like, has a favorite or whatever, but, like, the fact that, like, the 2 other kids, they ran out first, by the way, Hayden and Kira, they don't have to get in trouble, but me and Bailey are, because we're in 8th grade and we're all mature and stuff. But, like, if you think about it, it's only, like, 1 year. Also, I feel like teachers shouldn't have favorites in general. So, like, why are we doing this? So, like, I want your guys' opinion. Like, also, I feel like people in real life, aka my cousins, are gonna, like, see this video and be like, Brooklyn, what happened? Watch the video! Anyways, so that's it, my beautiful bears. I'm just gonna, like, get here. Okay, I think we're gonna end the video. But what do you guys think I can do about this situation? Because, like, can he really keep me in the classroom and not punish the 2 other kids? Because in total, the 2 grade 8s, me and Bailey, and then the 2 grade 7s that left the classroom first aren't getting in trouble, but me and her are. I want your guys' opinion on that. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Love you guys so much. Bye, guys.